Hi there, I'm Luke, the course coordinator of Stage Management at WAAPA. WAAPA's Stage Management course is Australia's only dedicated tertiary qualification in stage management. Over 3 years, you'll gain a Diploma of Live Production and Technical Services, an Advanced Diploma of Production and Management Services, and a Bachelor of Performing Arts, all with a specialised focus on stage management for the performing arts. As a student, you'll work hands-on backstage on shows across theatre, music theatre, classical and contemporary dance, contemporary jazz and classical music, and opera. You'll be managing cast and crew, creating the paperwork to run the shows, calling technical cues, running scene changes, and coordinating all the technical aspects to put on a show. As well as dedicated classes on the various processes of stage management, our classes give you an incredible foundation across all the management and technical elements, including production management, orchestra management, reading musical scores, technical drawing, props and scenery construction, wardrobe, lighting and sound, concert and event management, and using dedicated industry software programs. WAAPA's Stage Management graduates work across Australia and the world for companies like Black Swan State Theatre Company and Sydney Theatre Company, Opera Australia, international touring musicals like Aladdin and Book of Mormon, across the Asia Pacific and on Broadway and the West End, and on major sporting events including the Commonwealth and Olympic Games. Working as stage managers, production managers, orchestra managers, company managers, tour managers, technical directors, and even as executive directors of major performing arts organisations, WAAPA Stage Management graduates have highly employable skills and are in strong demand across the industry. Applying for stage management at WAAPA is really straightforward. Following the online application process, there'll be an interview in person where we'll ask you why you think stage management is for you and get you to do a short presentation on the history of a performance from a list of shows we'll provide. We'll get you to do some reading from a script and chat to you about your passion for the performing arts. WAAPA Stage Management graduates are excellent humans who know how to work with people and get the job done and find clever and creative ways to make great art happen on stage. If you're keen on learning how to manage all the aspects of putting on a show, being super organised, love live performance, and want to lead the team of talented artists putting it together, then I'd encourage you to apply. I look forward to seeing you at WAAPA soon in the Stage Management course.
My name's Emma Stone and I'm studying Stage Management at WAAPA. The main reason that I'm studying this course is because I found that it's the perfect midway point between the front of stage theatre life and the backstage theatre life. So I found that stage management was that perfect middle ground where I was still involved in the productions but had all this responsibility in the creation of it as well. I would describe my study experience at WAAPA as unique. You're getting an arts degree in such an unusual way. You're using practical skills that you can apply to everyday life and using them in a practical way, which means at the end of the day we're going to graduate this course actually knowing how to perform skills and being able to go into the workplace as ready to go stage managers. I would recommend this course to anyone and everyone interested in theatre. It's such a versatile course. We're learning skills that are so adaptable into so many workplaces. We're project managers that can go on to work in film and TV. We could be working with a startup company. We could be working on live events or the news. We could be anywhere in the world doing anything, and I think that's the most exciting thing for me. The environment of WAAPA is such a unique one, and getting to roam the corridors with future dancers and artists and performers that are going to be the next Hugh Jackman or the next Tim Minchin is incredible. Like the fact that we're sitting in rehearsal rooms making all of these relationships with all these people that are going to be one day probably really big in the industry, and we started in this little fish pond together and then soon we'll all be in a bigger ocean one day, and that's really exciting.